everybody, it's Doug here. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to our continued playthrough of Batman The Dark Knight Returns, which is based on the graphic novel series by Frank Miller, which is really awesome. This is a 4-book solo play game. It's got quite a bit of replayability in it, so it's okay. Even though you would have to play through the same 4 books over and over again, you can have a lot of different things happen in those plays. And in this first book, part 1, we are on the search for Two-Face. They let him out of the asylum, and he's already up to his antics trying to blow up some building, and we got to take him out. When we last left, we were just heading into turn 8. We're going to draw our event card and see where that takes us. We still have some cards left to us, some fight cards and some detective cards. But we're going to get started right away, and then we'll also go into turn 9 and the end of the round, which will do some cool things, I think. Okay, anyway, let's look at our event. Add 2 mutants to any location in the same region. Okay, well, we can do that. Let's see. We cleared out the middle town region of mutants, which got us a special batarang that we are going to use. So I think we can put them there. I think we'll put one over here, and might as well put one over here, just way on the opposite sides of each other. We may never ever get to them. So that was our event. So now we're going to start. We did that, and now we're going to move Batman. Now Batman's at Wayne Manor, and I was thinking about where to go. Now we can move up to 3, and we don't have to take damage as long as there's only one adversary in the space. So Batman, if you can see him, is way up here at Wayne Manor, and we need to get him here where Jim Gordon is, but we don't really want to fight the police. Why? Wait. Where's the mutant there? Oh, well, I have to go fight anyway. Didn't realize that, but there should be a mutant there with that guy. So I'm just going to do that. Maybe I bumped the board or something and moved him off, but there's definitely one there. So anyway, I was going to go here and take on this mutant, which is what we're going to do. We're going to go 1, 2, down to there. We're going to take on this mutant. Now, the good news is there are no mutants adjacent. Well, there's one here. So there's going to be 2 mutants we have to fight. 2 dice of mutants. So that's our move. But now we're going to do Jim Gordon. He's going to go next. We're going to take his action as our ally. Where would he want to go? He really doesn't have... He needs to get over in here somehow. We do have a path here. He could go there. Let's go all the way back down this way and across. You know, I did get some new pins. Let's reinforce this path right here so we can see it, make sure it's clear. All right. I think we're going to, and yes, I am drawing on it. It's a dry erase board. If you didn't know that. So I could go back here. I could go 1, 2, 3, head back into there and get these 2 guys. Yeah, let's do that. 1, 2, 3. We're starting, but he's got a ways to go, so we'll just leave him right there. That is our activate ally step. Now we're going to fight or sneak. We're going to fight that mutant that's there. Now there's another mutant supporting him, so there's going to be 2 dice. Let's try out our new batarang, the electric batarang. Now, when we get a POW, this is going to get it going cooldown, but it's a pretty powerful die. So we're going to take that. We're going to take a block, and I think we're going to take another block. Well, I think we're going to take another POW because this die also has blocks, the electric batarang. Then we're going to roll all of these dice. But first, before we do that, since I'm going into a fight, we get this. Choose one. After resolving blocks, lose 1 sanity to deal +1 damage. Okay, well, we can do that. Maybe. Let's see what we get here. Well, so the mutant missed, and all we did was block. Let's see what fight cards we have to deal with this. Before a fight with mutants in adjacent locations don't... could have done that, but didn't need to. After rolling all dice, change an enemy block to a miss. Don't care about that either. So this is it for that. We're going to roll our dice again, since I didn't roll a POW on that. I don't have to cool down the die. Let's, man, I keep knocking these things crazy. Wow, so we got a block and a POW there. We didn't do any damage ourselves, and we did block that POW, so that is nothing again. We're going to keep going, and I don't have great dice luck with this. 2 misses and 2 blocks, so nothing there. We'll keep going. We're fighting these guys, but we are not. This feels like a... Wow, okay, so this is a little bit of a problem for us, but I think we can play a card, at least do some mitigation here. This one here, after rolling all dice, change 1 enemy block to a miss. They have 1 block, we'll change that. There is a POW, which means we're going to take damage, but we're going to do 2 damage and kill both of those mutants in one shot. We'll take both their dice out of the pool. However, we do have to take a damage. Now you can see the board up there, so I think we'll take it in health. We'll go back down to 7 since we had just increased that. And we did just take out these 2 dice. So in the wrap-up part of this, now that we have completed that, we're going to take this guy, oh sorry, not this guy out, and we can't take him out because he is a bodyguard. So we'll have to leave it there for now. We can't, oh wait, not that guy, this guy, Bull. So we did clear these 2 guys out, and then we get to also claim this token. Now we know already that it's a coin because it's all that's left, I think. So we have 3 of our 4 coins once we get the next one. And I don't know if it's the one under Two-Face or this one here. We'll see what we got to do. Then we also get to clear a mutant out off the board because that's the space it was in. And so let's think where an advantageous area to clear a mutant out would be. I would say right here because that's going to leave us with just 1 mutant to fight there. So we activated our space. Now let's take a look at what happens next. We use the action space. Now we're going to add adversaries. It's going to be 1 press in upper west region. We got plenty of opportunity there. I think we'll just add it right there. Okay, and as you can see, that's it for that. Now, I did use one of our fight cards. Did I discard it already? After re-rolling, no, we used this fight card, so that one goes away. Now these would go into cooldown because they're both POWs, but we won, so they're just going to go back into our pool. And we're going to set our hand aside now because now we're going into the end of the round. We're going to look for things that have all 3 circles occupied. There are none, so we will not place a riot. Then we get to draw a path, and I have an idea for that. So we need to get to here. So I'm going to draw a path right there. That's perfect for us because that'll get us right next to the next token that we need to go after in the next round. Awesome stuff for us. Maybe we'll get to get rid of some police or something on the way. We're not going to fight the police, though. We like to sneak by and avoid them if we can. Okay, and then we're going to advance the Doomsday Clock by 1. It is now at 5. And that is the end of the round. Now, here's the cool thing, y'all. We're now, I said y'all again. I promised myself I'd stop saying that. We're going to take our deck, and we're going to start a new round. Let's take a look at that. Choose the action cards. We're going to draw 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And those are going right there. Our action deck is getting mighty thin, so I think we have to get to this next thing or we're going to lose. I'm just going to give this a quick shuffle, and then we're going to go down and pick our cards here. Okay, you know the drill. We're going to flip these over 1 at a time, or 3 at a time, rather. And 2 are going to go into our hand, 1's going to go into the event deck. So let's see what we get here. We have 2 evidence and a fight card. We'll start with this one. Commissioner Gordon Death Threat. Replace any 1 mutant with 1 press and any 1 mutant with 1 cop. Add 1 mutant to Gotham Harbor and 3 mutants to any location downtown. That's pretty bad. That could cause us some problems. No, we could manage it, I think. This one is back for more. After rolling all dice, re-roll any misses. And the event is add 1 mutant to any location. I think we'll keep that in our fight deck. That'll be the one we keep. I think this one's going to be the one that goes into our... No, we don't want that event. Maybe we do. I don't know. This one says, let's motivate. Remove up to 3 mutants from 1 location and add cops there. We don't want that. Advance the Doomsday Clock by 1 and add 1 press to Ace Chemicals. Replace any 1 mutant with press. Replace any... I don't like this either, though. We'll put this one in our hand. We'll put that one in the event deck. That's our first event. Okay, what's the next 3 cards? Speed Burst. Another detective card, police scandal, and another fight card. These men are mine. Before you fight, you may advance the Doomsday Clock any number of spaces. Well, I don't want to advance it too much. To immediately defeat the same number of adversaries in your location or adjacent locations, they do not add dice to this fight. Shuffle the top 3 detective cards. This is the event in the action card discard pile into your fight deck. If you draw one of these as a fight card, you discard it and do not draw another. I don't like that. That's really bad. Replace 1 cop with 1 press. That could be good. Advance the Doomsday Clock by 1. Destroy a drawn path. That wouldn't hurt us at all. It's going to go into our events, I think. after you move Batman, move Batman step, resolve another Batman move. And this says, this turn adversary numbers increased by 2, right, plus 2. Yeah, I don't like that either. This will go into our events. This will go into our hand. This will go into our fight deck. Okay, next one's detective, detective, detective. All 3 detective cards. Okay, they said I could never be cured. Peek at an unrevealed clue on the map, add 1 cop to Arkham Asylum, or move or add 1 press to City Hall. That one's actually pretty benign, and we don't need to, I don't think we need to check the clues. Create a distraction. Up to 3 times move any one adversary to an adjacent location, or advance the Doomsday Clock by 1 this turn. You may not sneak. I think this one's the one that's going to go into our event deck. Know the locals. After using this action space, use another empty action space. I like that one a lot. So let's do this. This will go into our event. These 2 into our hand. We got 3 more to go. Let's see what we get. Another fight card. We're probably going to have to take that because we don't have very many. So I have a couple still in our hand. Another detective card, another detective card. Mutants tell a story. Replace 1 mutant with 1 press. Or advance the Doomsday Clock. By 1, move Commissioner Gordon to Gordon's house and Robin to the Bowery. Well, we don't have Robin in the game, so that's okay right now. This should be agony. Gain 1 grit. Take no damage when moving through locations with adversaries or riots this turn, including from the event deck, or add 2 mutants to any location. I like that card. Let's keep track of that. I think this one's going to have to go into our event deck. Punch. After resolving blocks, treat all of your remaining POWs as POWs times 2. Add 1 mutant to Amusement Mile and 1 mutant to any location in Uptown. I don't like this one, but I think, man, how bad would it be to move? Well, actually, if we go back to Gordon's house, we might be able to take care of these 2 press, clear that out, and get the press bonus. No, that's only in the middle region, isn't it? No, it says any region. Yeah, I like that. We're going to do that. That's going to go into our event deck. This goes into our fight deck. This goes into our hand. So we have our hand set up. We have 3 cards in our fight deck. I'm going to give them a quick shuffle. We are going to be fighting. And then we're going to get this event deck shuffled. Hopefully we don't draw that one first. Well, actually, it wouldn't matter. I mean, there's a lot of press up north. I would like Gordon to take care of that, but he's already heading the other way. I was going to have him take care of these right here. But if he ends up down in here, there's only 2 press. If he gets rid of those, we're going to get our Soul Calm, Soul Right thing here. It says when there are no press left in any one region, we can claim this, and it's going to give us 3 bat signals. This is really valuable. So let's see if we can get that. All right, that is going to be the beginning of the round for us, right? Oh, we got to write the adversary numbers. Let's go do that. Well, we are still at 7, so let's see. Cops. We don't think we can afford. Where are these going? These are going in middle. There's a lot there. So let's do 1 cop there. This one's going in downtown south. Here, rather. Yeah. We're running out of space there. We'll do... okay, we'll do 2. Press in upper. We can... Man, that's getting tight too. 2, 4, 5... I have to do 2 here as well in upper west. Man, oh my gosh. I guess we'll do that. 2 and 2 and hope for the best. This is going to be a rough round for us unless we can clear a lot of stuff. Okay, and that is it. So now we're going to go back to our turn. Things first, we're going to draw a card. It is Advance the Doomsday Clock 1. Really, I said I didn't want this to go first, but okay. We're going to advance the Doomsday Clock to 6. Commissioner Gordon's going back to Commissioner Gordon's house. Where is that? Gordon's house. It's right here. So we're going to be able to get rid of those press, I think, pretty quickly. Okay, and is that all we got to do? Yeah, that's all we got to do because we don't have Robin. So that was our event. Now we get to move Batman. Well, Batman's simply moving to here, where he's going to take on that other mutant. Now we get to move Gordon. Gordon is going to move here, just 1, and he's going to take this press out. Boom, it's gone. And that is going to be his activation. Then we're going to fight or sneak, and we are going to fight. Now we've done ourselves a service by clearing these spaces out, so all we have to do is take on the 1 mutant there, so it's going to get 1 dice. We're still going to get 3. We're going to use our electric battering for sure. I'll take one block and another POW. Let's just take this guy down. Double check to make sure we got everything right. We get to draw a fight card. Oh, we got this big bad one. Okay, we're not going to use that right now. They'll wait till we're fighting Two-Face for that. And see what we get here. A block, and a nothing. So that was a nothing burger. Let's keep rolling. I think I'm going to roll down here. Hold on. Okay, let's roll here. A POW, a block, and a POW. So we're going to do it. We blocked the attack. We POW'd and hit him back. He is gone. So we'll get rid of that die now, because that's all we're going to have to do. Now, again, that POW would go into our cooldown. Not going to worry about it because he's gone. This mutant is gone, and hopefully this is the other coin. It is! Okay, we got all 4 coins. Boom, let's see what happens. Discover Two-Face. When you reveal the clue showing a coin, place it in Wayne Manor. When you reveal the 4th coin, move Two-Face to the location where you found it. Then discard all unrevealed clues and flip this card to part 2. Okay, so Two-Face is here with us in the Newtown. We know he's there, and then this, of course, this token was also a coin. So there's 5 coins. We had a good chance of getting them. Then we're going to flip this over. Okay, it's a search for Two-Face. Defeat Two-Face. When you flip this card, write Two-Face's hit points in the boss hex. That's going to be 5, by the way. I'll show you that in a minute. To complete this book, reach his location. We're in his location. Just see if I read that right. Discover Two-Face. When you reveal a clue showing a coin, place it at Wayne Manor. When you reveal a 4th coin, move Two-Face to that location where you found it. Then discard all unrevealed clues and flip this card. I think that's a wise thing to do. Okay. Defeat Two-Face. We're in his space. To complete this book, reach his location, defeat him before the end of turn 4. Before the end of 4 rounds. Okay. Running out of time. At the start of each turn, lose 1 sanity and 1 grit. Okay. Well, that's pretty bad. Let's take a look at Two-Face himself. Two-Face himself has this. We're going to go into a boss fight. So it says he has 5 hit points. We're going to go write that on the board in just a minute. Both sides match. If Two-Face rolls the same non-miss results on both of his dice, immediately lose 1 sanity. And then see a reflection. Each -1, which is right there. Two-Face rolls, deals 1 unblocked sanity damage. So we're going to keep that up because we're going to fight the heck out of him. We're in his space already. Still might be able to get this before the end of the round. Okay, so that was the end of our fight. Now now we get to use the action space. What do we have here? Batman's sanity goes up by 1. That is a brilliant place for us to have landed. I didn't know that was going to happen. That is good. I moved his sanity up. It's now a 9. That is great because Two-Face takes a lot of sanity from us. We're going to add adversaries, then we're going to advance the turn track. So let's go do that. Now, if you recall, we're going to add 1 police to the Midtown, right? Midtown East. So we have to add a police officer in here. I guess we'll add it right there. Okay, that's it. Now we're not going to get the police goal. That's not going to happen. But that's the end of that round. Then we are going to, at the very end of the round, we're going to advance the turn track again. We're on turn 10. I think it's time to do that. And then let's draw our next event card. See what we get. Ready to go. We got fight cards. We got lots of detective cards. I'm going to sift through them and make sure we got everything we need to beat Two-Face down. And then I got to also write his hit points here. 5. Yeah, we're going to get him though. We're going to get him. Right? Yeah. Okay, because we got our special battering. Our electric battering. That's pretty cool. All right, let's go draw our event. Okay, here is our next event card. Move 1 press to City Hall. Let's hope that doesn't do us in. Where is City Hall? See, I wish it would tell me where these things are. I have to imagine it's in the middle somewhere. University. City Hall. Okay. Where's City Hall? Crime Alley, Gotham's Botanical Gardens, Cherry Hill. What's this one? Oh, Arkham Asylum. Knights Dome, Gotham Train Station. Are they at City Hall? That'd be funny. No, they're in Newtown. Settlement Merchant. Okay. I'm looking for City Hall. I know you can't help me. There it is. Okay. So 1 press, we're going to move a press to City Hall. So we'll take 1 from here. That's a bummer because I was about to complete this. Oh, man. Maybe we can get rid of that somehow. We'll take a look at our cards. We'll move it there. And this guy's backwards. Okay. That was our event. Okay, now we get to move Batman, but let's look and see what we got. Gain 1 grit, take no damage when moving through a space. We don't need that. Up to 3 times move one adversary to an adjacent location. We could use that. I think we're going to do that. Oh. I have an idea. Okay. I have a really good idea, actually. Okay, then we can, after using an action space, use another empty action space. Keep a hold of that. This turn's adversary number is increased by 2. Okay. Oh, that's not that. It's this after move, Batman resolve another move step. Okay. And then we got replace one mutant and one press with another mutant and one cop. Peek at the unrevealed clue token. Don't need that. After resolving, we'll wait on that. The Batcopter, I could drop that here. It says once per book, immediately move to Wayne Manor, then place the Batcopter on any empty action space in the location you left. Let's take a look at those. How would that help me? I could get rid of a cop and get another health there by dropping them in the action space. Well, actually, I don't think it does anything. It just blocks it. Then we got this fight card before fight with mutants. We're not going to deal with that. And then hit me like a freight train after using an action space. Move to any other location in the same region. Take no damage when moving through. And with adversaries, remove one adversary from the location. This could be useful, but we're not going to use that now either. I think the only one we're going to use is this distraction. Up to 3 times move one adversary up to an adjacent location. So we are going to let's see. Yeah, we're going to go here. That's one adjacent location. We're going to go over here. We're going to move this guy to here. You'll see why I do that. Then we're going to go 2 to here. That's it. And then that's all 3 right there. Okay, so we moved. It doesn't say they have to be separate. It just says up to 3 times move one adversary to an adjacent space. And we did that. And that's going to allow us to get those tokens right there. Okay, so move Batman. Batman is not going to move. There's no reason for him to move. He's with Two-Face. He's going to try and take Two-Face on and see what we can get done there. So that means we then activate our ally. Well, our ally is going to go 1, 2, and 3 right to here, where he is going to take out this press. There is no press here anymore, so we get to do this so calm, so right. When there are no press left in any one region, flip this gold card and claim the reward. Reward. Place 3 bat signal tokens on this card. After rolling dice in any fight, you may spend 1 token card to flip 1 batarang rolled. Limit once per roll. Okay, so we got 3 of such tokens on here that we get to use, and that is awesome. We have that now. I set that up for us right over there. And now we are going to use we're going to fight or sneak. We're going to fight Two-Face. So let's get Two-Face out down here on the table. Let's see what we can do. Here is Two-Face. We're going to do this. And we'll take a block. And we can take some damage. I'm going to take another POW. Let's see if we can get that. Okay, let's roll and see what happens. Come on, let's knock Two-Face out. Good time for some blocks and stuff. So let's read this just to be sure. He's got these 2 dice. It says both sides match. They don't. And we did not get a -1. So he would hit us. However, we got a block. And we got a POW on our regular die here. Now, can I... Okay, I could flip this with a battering token and get 2 POWs. That would already hurt him pretty well. Yeah. I think we can afford to do that. We're not going to get hit. Let's do it. That's going to reduce my mana. Yeah, it's going to put me in a place where I'm going to have to stop fighting him at some point. But that's okay. We got 2 POWs. We're going to take this one and turn it into a POW. We get to flip it using one of our bat signal tokens. So we got 2 damage and didn't take any from Two-Face. I think we can afford another round with Two-Face. I'm going to do that. He goes to 3. Boom. Okay, Two-Face, let's go and get you. I want to point out that these 2 are going here for cooldown, so we gotta pick 2 more dice. We'll pick our last POW, and we'll pick a block. We'll try and minimize what we do this turn on damage. Well, so if he rolls these things, we're not going to matter. I think we'll take the ram so we can possibly do more damage. Let's do that. I looked at my fight dice. They're not really any good for a fight against the boss. Okay, he got blanks, so that does do something. We got a POW and a ram, so we're going to do damage and take damage. But what happens when he gets... If Two-Face rolls the same non-miss results on both sides, non-miss, those are both misses, immediately take 1 sanity. So we got lucky there. We didn't take anything. We did it. We're going to take a damage because we rammed him, but we did a POW and a ram. That's going to be 2 more damage to Two-Face. All right, 2 more. You know what that means? We only need 1 more against him. That is awesome, and we can take the damage. So we're going to go down. I'll just take it on sanity since we're at 9. We're down at 8. This has turned out to be quite easy, I think. However, this POW is going there. We're going to have to get our last die. If we can do a point of damage on this one, he's done. So that'd be awesome. Come on, bats. Let's get him. Let's do it. Okay, well, and he missed again. Unbelievable. And we got a ram. We got him. Okay, so we're going to do 1 more point of damage. I'm just going to erase that damage off the boss track up there. He is 0. We did the ram, but we are going to take a damage as well. I think this might carry over, so I'm just going to take it. I'm going to take another sanity, put us down to 7. He got a complete miss on us. Because remember, it says if Two-Face rolls the same non-miss results, but he didn't, so that's okay. And we beat Two-Face. So let's see what happens. I did, since he was out this turn, I did need to lose 1 more grit and 1 more sanity according to his card. I'm going to say that was a new round. I mean, it was the same round, so maybe I didn't have to do that. I'll double check that, but just in case I do, then that'll be the end of that. So what happens if we, let's see, if we win Two-Face. All right, well, we completed book 1 of the Dark Knight Returns. That was fun. It was fun. It felt a little easy to me. I don't know, like we did in 12 turns out of 16. Maybe that's not that easy. Or Doomsday Clock was halfway up. I wasn't that damaged, so I didn't feel like it risked there either. So, I don't know. And I had the Batcopter. I didn't even use it, which is a shame. But we are going to save our game, because I imagine the books get harder as they go. I think that one's to get us warmed up with Two-Face. It says, if you do not want to play all 4 books in a single sitting, you can temporarily save your progress and start again later. You can either do this by taking photos of the game board and your available cards and dice, or writing the information you need on the game board before saving. Mark the following. Where's Batman? Write Bat. Where's the ally? We can do that. Where each mutant is, where each cop, where each press, where each riot is located. Batman's current. So yeah, we just got to mark everything up and then put the board away. Okay, well, y'all, that is going to mark the end of this playthrough. Okay, so let's go over some details about this. Some things I like, some things... Again, I felt like the game, it felt a little easy to me. It was fun, it was strategic, I had to do a lot of thoughts, but it was cool. I like the fact that you can save the game. When you complete a book, you're going to go through this cleanup phase, and then you're going to go through the save phase. And that's not going to be that hard to do, actually. I'm actually looking forward to getting that done, because I do want to continue into the next book and see how that plays out. I like the story elements that kind of drove some fun stories. It's pretty cool. I like that you have allies that come out that have their own special, very unique, asymmetrical things that they can do. Like Jim Gordon goes around and gets rid of press for you. Who knows what the other ones do yet, because we don't know, which is also cool. There's this element of that to the game. Anyway, lots of cool things, I think, that I liked. What don't I like? Well, so one of the things I don't like, and particularly, even though it's functional, is the board itself. I mean, the cool dry erase aspect of it, that's neat. I'm not a huge fan of the look of it. I think it's meant to look like an archaic, like computer screen that Batman might use in the Batcave or something. I'm thinking that's what it is. It looks cool, and it might. If I went and looked through some of the Frank Miller books, as they showed the Batcave and showed some of the computer equipment, it might have that look to it, I guess. It's not bad. It's just, and it's color coded and it's cool, and I like the way that the circles work with the 3 things in them, the tokens that build up. But we'll have to see how this plays out in the next one, because I think it's going to ratchet up, and I think that's super important as well. I like the dice mechanic. I especially like that the boss ends up with their own special dice in the game and can do different things as a result of that being that boss. Again, kind of asymmetrical. That's pretty neat. I also like the combat itself is pretty cool, and the way you get new cards in your hand, in your deck, in your event deck. It feels very Batman detective-ish. Like he's actually able to control. Batman is able to control some of the outcomes by planning and plotting, and that's what you're doing when you build that deck. And I think that's a cool mechanic. It feels very Batman-like, right? I like the way you actually even get to mitigate when and how and what adversaries come out. I like that mechanic as well. That's a really neat new thing. I haven't seen that in a game before. So there's some new mechanics here that are pretty cool, actually. And I probably will get more exposure to that in the second book, because obviously you can see there's all kinds of things you'll line up on the side of the board as you go. I don't even know what a trap card looks like yet. I haven't seen one. So I'm sure we're going to see those later, and we're going to have multiple, at least 3 allies out, I believe. We're going to have available vehicles. We're going to have enemy tokens coming out. We already got that. The boss is going to come out, and all kinds of stuff. So, yeah, would I recommend this game? I think so. I'm still debating. I want to play the second book, and then I want to think about the replayability of it, because while I did play through this book and I could do it again, I mean, it's pretty straightforward. It would feel a little different each time, even though I think the end result would be very, very similar. We'll have to see. But anyway, I'm going to save the game and get it and have it ready for me for the next go around into chapter 2. We'll see how that plays out. And I will talk to you in the next episode of something. I don't know what it's going to be. It might be, I have a couple things. One of them is Dark Tower, the Return to Dark Tower, which, by the way, I played the other night. So fun, y'all. I mean, so fun. That tower and the app interaction is so cool. And I have nostalgia about the tower anyway, because I used to own, so sorry I don't have it anymore, used to own the original copy of it. But it's gone, and so I got the new one. And the new one is super, super cool. And the game, it's not just a gimmick. The game is really fun. They put a lot of thought into how the tower interacts with the app, and the app interacts with the game, and how you interact as your characters. It's really, really well done. I did lose my first game. I played the first game and I lost. That's the way it is. The next one I'm going to play, we'll see with family and see how it goes with multiplayers. I think trying to learn the game and do a couple characters at a time probably led me to my loss. But it was fun anyway. So that might be next. Could also be Namji. Could also be Vagrant Song. Could also be Now or Never by Ryan Luckett, one of my favorite designers. I've got all of his games. So there's options. There's options. Yeah. And this was definitely one of them. So you've seen this now, and we're going to get on to something else soon. So take care, and I'll talk to you in the next episode of something.